Alright, so what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I just want to do a quick video here of my 1990 Nissan 300ZX that I am getting ready to, well, after I get done with my 4Runner build. I got some stuff I'm getting ready to do to my truck. Suspension, wheels, paint, all that good stuff. But once I get done with that, I'm going to jump on my 300ZX here. So I'm doing a walk around, just trying to get an idea of how much it's going to cost, what all I'm going to need, what all I'm going to do to it. I'm trying to find different places where I can source parts, wheels, engine, transmission, and a bunch of other little knick-knack stuff I'm gonna get done to it, body kit, lights, stuff like that. But anyway, I wanted to do this video. It's a quick vid, like a little walk around, just to show you guys what I'm gonna be working on here. I'm not gonna get started on it this year because, like I said, I'm working on my 4Runner right now, so I'm gonna get the stuff done for my truck first, which won't be too much. But once I get finished with my 4Runner, I'm gonna start on my baby right here. She's been sitting back here for shit, probably a decade, and she was running. I remember the last time I drove it was probably in 2015. I had to get a harmonic balancer replaced on it. I got a buddy of mine who fixed it for me, and she was still running good, man. You know, had 20-year-old car issues at the time, of course, you know, but had the original engine, original transmission, everything was all original. It was as is right now, but it's been sitting back here for a decade. So I've decided now that you know, got some of my life stuff taken care of, got my 4Runner paid for, so now I have a little bit of extra money to throw at this bad boy, and that's what I'm getting ready to do. So I'm just gonna do a quick walk around and just show you guys what all I'm going to be working on, because just like with my 4Runner, I actually plan on like I said, it's a build project, so I'm going to vlog everything when I get all my stuff put on my truck, suspension, wheels, lights, headlights, tail lights, roof rack, crossbars in a roof rack, everything, and I'm going to paint it chrome delete, all that good stuff. And I'm going to vlog that one. But once I get done with my truck, I'm going to start on my 300Z, and I'm gonna vlog it also. So this will be done over the course of 2 or 3 years. I'm gonna take my time. I'm not gonna rush it, because I got a lot of stuff I want to do to this one. I'm actually looking at probably pouring about $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, or as much as I need to get her running and looking right and ready for the road. But yeah, I just want to make this little quick walk around video just to show you guys what I'm getting ready to do. So first out, as you can see, it's a lot of leaves and dirt dobblers and made, you know, homes and wasp and stuff. There's one flying around right there that made a wasp nest under my hood here up in my engine. But as you can see, it is a Nissan 300ZX twin cam, not the twin turbo. It is a V6 naturally aspirated, and this is the original engine and the original transmission that came in this car, and I'm getting ready to do some stuff on it. So first thing I'm gonna do is start sourcing out parts and stuff and get ready to swap some stuff out, because I'm gonna take this engine out of here and I'm gonna put a twin turbo engine in it. This car isn't a manual, it's an automatic, and I'm gonna keep it as an automatic. I know, you know, the car guy is gonna be like, oh, put the manual in, it's gonna be fun. I know, yeah, it'll be more fun, it'll be more zippy with the manual, but I'm gonna stay with a automatic transmission. But I am gonna swap the engine out and put a twin turbo in here. So I'm just looking at, as you can see, I think one of the main problems I'm gonna run into, man, is that a lot of people don't like working on these cars. And as you can see, that's a pretty big engine, and the engine bay isn't that wide, and that's why a lot of people don't like dealing with them, because it's hard to kind of get your hand down up in some of them spaces, and it can be a bitch. That's what I've heard. That's going to be one of the first things I'm going to do. Swap the engine out, swap the transmission out. I've actually found a couple of them, but I think I might run into an issue with finding somebody who is willing to work on it. See, I still got the original wheels on it. My brother dog making all that noise right there. It's all good though. Like I said, it's been sitting back here, man, for 10 years. But that Joker, no, it ain't that bad. It's not as bad as I thought it was. It got some sun damage on the inside because it does have T-tops. Has this hatchback with this large window, and I haven't put any covers on it or anything, so it's got some sun damage to it. And yeah, I got the T-tops. I think my tops still work. Let me see here. Oh yeah, yep, T-tops still work, as you can see. And I'm gonna have to get some more stripping to go up in there because I know it's probably leaking now. Like I said, 30-year-old vehicle, but it does have the functional T-tops, which still work. That's cool. The inside, I'll show you guys this in a second. Okay, so just looking at the inside, you can see it needs some. I gotta get some dash stuff on it because this part is just messed up and it's kind of rusted up under there. But I found a website to get that stuff, and I think I'm gonna get like a whole new dash put over there. I'm gonna get it reupholstered and everything too. But it doesn't look as bad as I thought, man. You know, like I said, it's been sitting out here for a decade, well, a little bit over a decade. But you know, she isn't that bad. You look in the back here. You see, I got some trash and stuff back there, but yeah, the hatchback still looks okay. Just clean it up, like I said, reupholster some stuff. I didn't bring my key, so I can't pop that hatchback right now. I'll eventually get out here and do that too. But yeah, man, you can see, like I said, automatic transmission. I don't got the twin turbo, but it did have the overdrive on it. You can see on the dash, you know, not turbo, but it does have 160. I think the naturally aspirated V6 is cranking out about 222 horsepower, right? Which is good for me because I don't want a super high performance car. I'm not necessarily gonna rebuild it for performance. I more so want the aesthetic, but I do want some slight performance out of it, and that's why I said I'm gonna swap the twin cam out and put a twin turbo engine in it with the automatic transmission, and that'd be good enough for me. As long as I'm still cranking somewhere, you know, around 300 horsepower, I think that'd be good enough for me. And just keeping the aesthetic, because these are 30-year-old cars and they're really hard now to come across, and people, when they find them, they buy them, and the value of them are starting to go up. So I got one, luckily. I bought it in 2014. My brother does auto body collision repair work, and he was doing a job for somebody, and they just happened to have this car. They didn't want it anymore, so they decided, hey, you know, you do the work, we'll pay you with the car. And that's what he did, and I ultimately saw it. He didn't want it, so I bought it, and that's how I came across my Nissan 300ZX. And yeah, let me get in it here. Oh, just sit down in here and look at it. Okay, like I said, the dash, you know, it got some cracks. Like that top piece is, you know, that has to be replaced. The T-tops still look pretty good. I gotta get that latch fixed and repaired on this part. This one over here still looks pretty good. And like I said, the T-tops, you know, I just showed y'all the T-tops still work. My interior lights here still looks okay. Doesn't look that bad. Glove compartment still works. I got some stuff in there. This fabric that came on these cars, like I said, this has sun damage on it, so I'm gonna probably get that reupholstered. You know, I have to figure it out as I go. But I think my dash here, I can get some stuff redone on it, but it doesn't look that bad. So I might try to leave that, just, you know, clean it off real good, maybe even repaint some of that stuff. Dash looks solid. All my buttons and everything look pretty solid. My gas pedal, brake pedal, it looks pretty solid. My gear shift looks pretty solid. The dash doesn't, it looks okay. But like I said, it got some cracks on that part, and that top part needs to be replaced. But yeah, again, it doesn't look as bad, man, as I was expecting when I came out here. I was like, man, I know it's gonna be a mess, but it's not that bad. That door panel still looks pretty solid. Speaker covers look pretty good. So it's not a whole bunch that I'm gonna be needing, or at least is not as much as I thought, which is a good thing. So yeah. Now, if you know anything about these cars, you know the 1990 300ZX was one of the premier JDM cars that came over from Japan on the domestic market. It was in competition with the Supras, with the Skylines of that time. Most of the cars in the 90s that were like your fun, fast, and zippy cars, or like I call them, the Fast and Furious cars and stuff now. But this was the one that kind of is underappreciated. Most people kind of overlook these cars, and people love the Supra due to Paul Walker's Supra on the first Fast and the Furious movie. They were actually gonna use a Nissan 300ZX in that movie. I don't know if y'all remember the scene where Paul Walker and his girlfriend is driving next to the 18-wheeler, and they're trying to save their buddy because he got shot trying to rob the truck. And they had to swap this one out and use the Supra because this car, of course, has the T-tops. And in that scene, Paul Walker had to pop the entire top off his car to get his buddy off. And they couldn't do that with this one because it has T-tops, so you couldn't take the whole top off of it. So they decided to just go with the Supra. But with doing that, the Supra was like just, the car that was like cemented the JDM market as far as the more popular cars of that time, and it kind of overshadowed the Nissan 300ZX. But this car was just as popular, one of the baddest cars. I remember when this car first came out, man, like the design to it is just timeless. The way it looks, the wide body, they're heavy cars, but they look so good, so futuristic. Even right now in 2026, that body style still looks cool. As you can see, the back, like I said, it didn't damage. The sun hasn't damaged it too much. That paint, of course, I'm gonna repaint it. I gotta get a quarter panel here and replace this part and everything. I have the original wheels. I'm gonna swap those out. Of course, swap out the suspension, the rotors, the brakes. Like I said, get it reupholstered. My vents don't look bad in there. Birds don't look too bad. Like I said, it got some sun damage. I think the seats are possibly okay because they've been covered up, and that's all that's the original in there. Everything on here is original as of now, and to be honest with you, I want to kind of keep it as original as I can, but like I said, I know I'm gonna have to replace some stuff too. So whatever I gotta get done with it, I'm gonna get that done. So still has the original wheels. Wheels don't look bad. Again, like I said, it's been sitting out here for a decade, man, and they don't look that bad. I'm probably gonna change those. Those are Nissan brake calipers. I don't know if y'all can see them, but those are original. But I'm gonna if I can still use those and just paint them, and they're probably still in good shape, I'll use them. If not, I'll get some new ones. But I was thinking about leaving those wheels on here since they're original. But to be honest with you, I never really liked the wheels on them. I never did really like the wheels on them that much. So I might swap them out and get some more wheels. But we'll see. We'll see what I decide to do once I get ready. It got so much shit up under there, man. I'm gonna have to get out here one day and just clean it out real good and do another walk around. But anywho, I just wanted to show you guys my 1990 300ZX. Is going to be my build project going into next year once I get done with my 4Runner and start working on this bad boy. I'm going to get my brother to do the body work and paint it, and I got another guy who I believe can do the upholstery stuff on it too. And but I'm going to do a thorough job. Going to go all the way through it and replace everything that needs to be replaced, and whatever I got to put, how much money I have to put into it, whatever I got to spend, I'm going to spend it. because it's a classic car. And I can't wait to get that joker back on the road. When I first got it, I was driving it back and forth to work, and it was so damn fun to drive it. It's a fast car, it's zippy, it looks cool, and it turns heads, of course. So I'm really excited, man. Walking around now, you can see it still has the original body kit on it, but I'm missing that front lip piece. So I'm gonna have to find that piece to put back on. And like I said, that quarter pounder, I'm gonna see if my brother can probably, that looks damaged pretty bad, but I'm gonna see. Somebody been working on it already. I think it may have had a wreck on it, and somebody was trying to pull that piece back out. That's why I got all those little drill holes in it and stuff like that. But I'm gonna see if my brother can refabricate that, and if we can use that same piece, we'll go with that. If not, I'll just get another quarter pounder to put on there. But yeah, man, this is gonna be my project car coming up in next year. I'm gonna start working on it once I get done with my 4Runner, and that baby's gonna be bad. I don't know exactly as far as the color scheme I'm gonna go with just yet, but it's gonna be tight. Whatever I decide to do to it, it's gonna be tight. But like I said, man, engine, transmission, suspension. I want to try to leave the lights on. The lights still look really good, so I think I can hold on to those. Just clean them up really good. Bunch of the small stuff, like this part up here, that little vent piece, I don't know exactly what you would call that, but that's broken, so I'm gonna have to get another one of those, get that replaced. So I'll be looking for that part and some other parts too. Rear view mirrors, that's kind of coming off. Like I said, it's been sitting back here for over a decade, so it has some sun damage and other little just wear and tear. Yep. The door hinge is still, like, it still feels solid. It's not as much as I thought I was gonna have to do to it. But the hardest part, like I said, is gonna be swapping this engine out and finding somebody who is willing to do the work. I've actually found the engine and transmission, turbo and an automatic transmission to fit in it, but I just got to find somebody who's going to be willing to take this old engine out and put the new twin turbo in. This engine and the transmission has, cause it's all original, has over, I think it was 264 miles, 264,000 miles on it. So, but it was still running when I put it back here. I had got me a new vehicle at the time. I had a 2002 Acura TL I started driving, and I just set this one down when I got my buddy to fix that harmonic balancer down up in there. He did that, and what are you barking at, bud? What'd you see? Okay, but yeah, I got him to do that, and he fixed it, but it wasn't running all the way right. You know, it was still making like a little clunky noise and stuff, so I just decided to just get me a newer car at that time, and I set this one down, and it's just been sitting back here, man, ever since. I haven't drove it since that last day I parked it back here. And like I said, it got some sun damage, but still looks pretty good for the most part, you know. That's a good sign. So let me let this down. All right. Remove that. My hiking stick. Yep. But yeah. So that's it, man. Just wanted to make a quick video here just to show you guys my 1990 Nissan 300ZX, which I'm getting ready to start getting parts for. And I'm gonna start building on it. Like I said, once I get done with my 4Runner, I'm start working on this joker, and hopefully I can have it done by 2028. It can be back out on the streets, prowling, looking good, running fast, and being cool. This is gonna be my hobby car. Like I said, hopefully I'll get it all fixed up before I turn 50. I turn 46 in a few months, actually, in June. It's currently March, like tomorrow is the 30th, so today is the 29th, and spring is here. and I'm just excited about getting this thing back on the road because I love this car. Um, I loved it when I was a kid. It still looks good, and I'm just really, really excited about getting the stuff done to it, man. So yeah, just wanted to show you guys that and make a quick vid, just a little walk around of what I'm getting ready to do to it. And there's some other stuff I'm going to get done too that I didn't mention in this video, but you know, as the weeks and months go on, I'm going to come down here and do more little vids on it as I start getting parts for it and start building out stuff on it. I'm going to eventually move it from out here and try to get it down to my brother's shop if he has enough room around there. That way we can start just working on it bit by bit. But yeah, that's it. Just wanted to show you guys my Nissan 300ZX and thinking about the future, prepping for the future. So be on the lookout, man. This is going to be a build project. I'm going to vlog it. I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel and everything. And also, anybody, you know, you watching this video, if you are a car enthusiast or if you know a lot about Nissan 300s, you know, feel free to give me any type of recommendations, any type of tips and tricks that you guys know. Anybody who's been, you know, building on their cars or built cars before, you building on one now, you know, please feel free to give me any type of recommendations of shops, of websites to get parts, anything to do to, you know, make it look cooler, aesthetically, make it run faster, just anything, man. I'm open for all suggestions. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna end this video and I'll get back with you guys later. Peace.